Hi everyone. The next technique which I would like to cover is integration of Trigo functions. Okay. Now I'm sure you are very freaked out by all the formulas over here, right? There's quite a huge number of them. Okay, but do not worry because most of them you have actually learned them in secondary school. Okay, so for example, integrate sine, you get negative cosine, right? You learned it in secondary school, right? But remember that when there's a inside, you must times 1 over a outside. Okay, and integrate cosine, you get sine. Okay, integrate secant square, you get tangent, while integrate cosecant square, you get minus cotangent. Okay, so these four, I'm sure you are very familiar by now since you learned that in secondary school. Okay, for integration of tangent and cotangent, okay, I basically covered them just now, correct? Because you can recall, integrate tangent x, okay, sorry, integrate tangent x is the same as integrate sine over cosine, right? Okay, so integrate tangent x is the same as integrate sine x over cosine x. Okay, so you can actually apply the standard formula which you learned in the first video. Alright, so integrate sine over cosine, you divide cosine, you get minus sine. Alright, so the answer will be, you put minus sign outside, the answer will be minus ln modulus cosine x plus c, right? Okay, you may notice that this formula is a bit different from this one over here. Okay, but they're essentially the same. Okay, why is that so? Because you can bring the minus 1 on top. Remember your logarithm properties. Alright, you get ln cosine x to the power negative 1 plus c. Alright, so cosine x to the power negative 1 is the same as ln secant x plus c. Okay, so for tangent and cotangent, you can actually, there's no need to memorize the formula. Alright, you can actually just apply the first techniques which you learned earlier. Okay, but of course, some of these formulas are given in the formula list. Alright, for what formula are listed in the formula list, do go and take a look at formula list, the MF15, and see which one is inside. Alright, so for example, you want to integrate secant x, alright, this is inside formula list. Okay, you get ln secant x plus tangent x, and integrate cosecant is minus ln cosecant x plus cotangent x. Okay, now I want to spend more time on touching on these two formula over here. Okay, because you can't integrate sine square and cosine square directly. Okay, most students when they see integration of sine square and cosine square, right, this is what most students do, right? Okay, they simply take power plus 1 becomes a sine qx, then divide by 3, then they times they times the cosine x below, right? This is totally wrong, right? You can't do that. The reason why, because inside here is not a linear function. You can't just integrate like this, right? You can't just take the power plus 1. Okay, so what's the proper way to integrate sine square x? Alright, the proper way to integrate sine square x is to apply your double angle formula. Okay, can you recall your double angle formula? If you can't recall, do take a look at M15. Okay, for double angle for cosine, okay, there are three of them, right? We have 2 cosine square x minus 1, and other one is 1 minus 2 sine square x, and the third one is cosine square x minus sine square x. Okay, so I will not be using the third one. Okay, I will just be using the first two one, right, to derive the formula for sine square. Okay, so for cosine square, right, you look at the first one over here. I need to make this in terms of cosine 2x. Okay, so what do I do? Alright, so I bring the minus 1 over. Okay, so I will get cosine 2x equals to, cosine 2x plus 1, because the minus 1 bring over is plus 1. Okay, so I will get alright, so I bring the 1 over, I get plus 1 equals to 2 cosine square x. Okay, so my cosine square x, you bring the 2 over, you get half bracket cosine 2x plus 1. Okay, so this is why the formula is over here, right? We'll integrate cosine square will be half integration of 1 plus cosine 2x, right? Which is same as this one over here. Alright, so this is how we integrate sine square and cosine square. Okay, do remember this. Okay, to integrate tangent square, cotangent square, secant square, and cosecant square, alright, you can actually just apply the formula straight away. Okay, integrate tangent square, you can change it to secant square minus 1. Okay, because you have learned this in your O level, right? The formula list. Alright, tangent square is the same as secant square minus 1. So why do I do that? Because integrate secant square is equals to tangent, right? Okay, so basically, if you want to integrate tangent square x, okay, you change to integration of secant square x minus 1. And integrate secant square x, you will get back tangent x and minus x plus c. Okay, so for integrate or tangent square, cotangent square, you must change the formula. But integrate secant square and cosecant square, you can just apply the formula directly and get the answer.